Andrew, I honestly almost gave up on a conversation yesterday. Like, completely threw in the towel.
Oh really? Tell me more. What happened? Was it one of those moments where you just hit a wall? Ah, the infamous "I'm fine" wall. Emma, you've just perfectly articulated one of the biggest hurdles our listeners face, and honestly, one that even native speakers sometimes struggle with. But for Vietnamese learners, it's a whole different ballgame.
Is it? I mean, I felt so silly. I wanted to connect with her, she seems really nice. But after "I'm fine," it's like the conversation just died. I kept thinking, what's wrong with me? Am I a terrible conversationalist?
Not at all, Emma. Not at all. What you experienced is incredibly common, and it's not your fault, nor is it Lynn's. For many Vietnamese speakers, that phrase, "I'm fine, thank you and you," is the complete, polite, and expected response. It's what they've been taught, it's what they've practiced, and it's often where the script ends.
So it's like a complete answer, not an invitation to continue?
Precisely. In many Vietnamese social contexts, especially with people you don't know intimately, there's a strong cultural emphasis on politeness, respect, and not imposing. Asking too many personal questions too soon can be seen as intrusive. And on the flip side, sharing too much about yourself without being asked can feel like oversharing or even boasting. So, "I'm fine" is a safe, neutral zone. It closes the loop politely.
That makes so much sense. I remember once I was at a coffee shop and I asked the barista, "How's your day going?" And he just said, "Good," and then looked at me. I felt like I was interrogating him. I just wanted to be friendly.
Oh, the terror of the barista stare, I know it well. It's not just about politeness though. There's also the element of direct translation. In Vietnamese, "Ban co cong," "How are you?" is often answered with "Toi co," "I'm fine, I'm healthy." And that's often the end of it, unless there's a specific reason to elaborate. They're not looking for a detailed life update.
So they're not expecting me to say, "Oh, my cat kept me up all night, and then I spilled coffee on my shirt"?
Definitely not as a default. That kind of sharing usually happens after a deeper connection is established, or if you're talking to a very close friend or family member. It's like they're giving you the official answer, and anything beyond that feels off-script.
Wow. So my natural instinct to keep the conversation flowing by asking follow-up questions or sharing a little bit about myself might actually be confusing for them, or even feel a bit much.
It can be. But here's the beautiful part, Emma. As an English speaker, you can gently guide them into that more expansive conversation style. It's about offering them a different kind of script, one that feels natural to you, but also gives them a comfortable entry point. It's not about forcing them to change, but showing them another way to connect.
Okay, I'm listening. Because honestly, I want to move past the "I'm fine" wall. I want to actually connect.
Exactly. And that's the whole point of small talk, right? It's not just polite filler. It's the warm-up act, the gentle stretching before the main performance of a real connection. So, let's talk about how to do that without making anyone feel like they're in an interrogation.
Yes, please, give me all the secrets.
Not secrets, Emma, just techniques. Here's the first one, and it's probably the easiest to implement: observation and comment. Instead of immediately firing off a question, try making an observation about something neutral in the shared environment.
An observation like, "That's a nice plant"?
Precisely. Or, "Wow, it's really raining outside today, isn't it?" Or, "This coffee smells amazing." The key is it's not about them, it's about the shared context. It takes the pressure off.
So for Lynn after the meeting, instead of "How are you?" I could have said, "That was a really interesting point Andrew made about the marketing strategy."
Perfect. Or even simpler, "That meeting went a bit longer than I expected, didn't it?" It's a statement, not a direct question about their personal state. It invites a low-pressure response. They can agree, disagree, or even add a tiny bit more.
I get that. So it's like a soft opening, less direct.
Much less direct. And it gives them a very concrete thing to respond to. They don't have to dig deep into their feelings. They just have to comment on the meeting or the weather or the plant.
But what if they just say "yeah" and then silence again?
That's a good point, and it can happen. But here's where you can introduce the second technique, which builds on the first, the bridge question. After your observation, you can follow up with a very open-ended, low-stakes question that connects to the observation.
A bridge question?
Let me give you an example. Let's say you comment, "Wow, it's really raining outside today, isn't it?" And they say, "Yeah." Instead of giving up, you could then say, "Are you walking home or do you have a ride?" Or, Did you manage to avoid the rain on your way in this morning?
Oh, so it's still about the environment, but it opens it up a little.
Exactly, it's a gentle probe. It's not asking about their deepest fears, but about their practical experience related to the weather. It's concrete. Or, going back to Lynn and the meeting, if you said, "That meeting went a bit longer than I expected, didn't it?" And she said, "Yeah," you could follow up with, "Did you have anything else planned for this afternoon?"
That's good, because it's still not super personal, but it's about their schedule, which is pretty neutral.
Precisely. It gives them an easy out if they want one, but also an easy in if they want to share a little more. They might say, "Oh, just a few emails." Or they might say, "Actually, I was hoping to finish that report before lunch, so now I'm a bit behind," and that is your bridge.
That's wild, so it's like you're slowly building a path instead of jumping across a canyon.
A perfect analogy. Now let's practice a quick shadowing moment for this. I'll say a phrase, you repeat it, and then we'll both invite our listeners to join in.
Okay, I'm ready.
That meeting went a bit longer than I expected, didn't it?
That meeting went a bit longer than I expected, didn't it?
Great. Now listeners, repeat it with us. That meeting went a bit longer than I expected, didn't it?
And then the bridge question. Did you have anything else planned for this afternoon?
Did you have anything else planned for this afternoon?
Did you have anything else planned for this afternoon?
Your turn, listeners. Did you have anything else planned for this afternoon?
Okay, I feel like I could actually try that. It feels less exposed than just asking a direct personal question.
It is, and it respects the cultural comfort zone. Now the third technique is where you start to introduce a little bit of yourself into the conversation. We call it the tiny vulnerability loop.
Tiny vulnerability, that sounds intense for small talk.
Not intense at all. It's actually incredibly powerful. It means sharing a very small, non-personal detail about your own experience that relates to the topic. It shows you're human, you have experiences, and you're not just a question-asking robot.
Okay, I'm intrigued. How does that work?
Let's go back to the rain example. You observed, "Wow, it's really raining outside today, isn't it?" Then you asked, "Are you walking home?" Now, if they say, "Yeah, I am," you could add a tiny vulnerability. "Oh, I know that feeling. I got absolutely drenched last week walking home. It was a real surprise."
Oh, so it's not about my deepest feelings. It's just a relatable, minor experience.
Exactly. It's a small, safe piece of information about you. What does that do? It signals to the other person, "Hey, I'm not just asking you questions. I'm also willing to share a little bit about myself. We're in this together." It creates a tiny sense of shared experience.
I get that. It makes you feel more human, more approachable. Because if I just keep asking questions, it does feel like an interview.
It absolutely does. And for someone who might already feel a bit shy or pressured speaking English, an interview is the last thing they want. But a shared, minor, slightly embarrassing or relatable moment, that can be a huge comfort.
So, if Lynn said she was hoping to finish a report before lunch, I could say, "Oh, I totally get that. I always underestimate how long those reports take. I was up late last night trying to wrap mine up."
Bingo, that's perfect, Emma. What you've done there is acknowledge her situation, express empathy, and then share a tiny, non-threatening personal detail that shows you relate. It creates a connection point.
So, it's like offering a hand, rather than just pointing the way.
A perfect way to put it. And here's why this is so important for our Vietnamese learners. They often value connection, but they might not know how to initiate it in English in a way that feels natural to native speakers. You're modeling it for them. You're showing them, this is how we build rapport.
So, I'm actually helping them learn how to connect too. That's a huge shift in perspective for me. I always thought they were the ones struggling, and I just needed to be patient, but I can actually help them bridge that gap.
Absolutely. You are the bridge, Emma. You're showing them the way, and this tiny vulnerability loop often encourages them to share a little bit back. Not always right away, but over time they learn that it's safe to open up a little.
Okay, let's try a shadowing moment for this one.
Fantastic. Let's use your example. "Oh, I totally get that. I always underestimate how long those reports take."
Oh, I totally get that. I always underestimate how long those reports take.
And for our listeners, repeat after us. "Oh, I totally get that. I always underestimate how long those reports take."
And then the tiny vulnerability. I was up late last night trying to wrap mine up.
I was up late last night trying to wrap mine up.
I was up late last night trying to wrap mine up.
Your turn, everyone. I was up late last night trying to wrap mine up.
That actually feels really natural to say. It doesn't feel forced at all.
Because it is natural. It's how real conversations unfold. People share little bits of themselves, and that creates a bond.
What if they still don't say anything back, even after the tiny vulnerability? Is it a lost cause?
Never a lost cause, Emma. Remember, for some, this is a completely new way of interacting. They might be processing, translating, or just shy. If they don't pick up the thread immediately, that's okay. You've still demonstrated friendliness and openness. You've planted a seed. You can either gently pivot to another neutral topic or simply end the conversation gracefully.
How do I end it gracefully if it's still a bit awkward?
Good question. That's our fourth technique, the future question or statement. It's a way to signal that the current interaction is concluding, but you're open to future ones.
A future question?
Yeah. So if the conversation is winding down, you could say something like, "Well, it was good chatting with you. I'll catch you around later." Or, "Have a great rest of your day." Or, "If you want to keep a tiny door open, I'll see you at the next meeting then."
Oh, so it's like a polite exit strategy that isn't just bye.
Exactly. It's a "see you later" that doesn't demand another immediate response, but acknowledges the interaction and signals a friendly close. It's a social cue. I remember once, early in my time in Vietnam, I was trying to make small talk with a vendor at the market. I asked her, "How are you?" She said, "I'm fine." Then I asked, "How's business?" She said, "Good." And then I just stood there feeling like a complete idiot. I didn't know what to do. I eventually just mumbled, "Okay, bye," and walked away, feeling like I'd failed.
Oh, Andrew, I completely know that feeling. It's exactly what happened with Lynn.
Yeah, and looking back, if I had known these techniques, I could have said, "Wow, these mangoes look amazing today." Observation. Then, "Are these from the Mekong Delta?" Bridge question. And if she had said yes, I could have added, "My friend told me the Mekong Delta ones are the sweetest. I had some last week, they were incredible." Tiny vulnerability. Even if she just nodded, I would have felt like I made a more genuine attempt to connect rather than just asking rote questions.
That's so true. It gives you a roadmap. It gives you something to asterisk.
And that's the thing, Emma. Small talk isn't about having a profound discussion. It's about showing goodwill, making a connection, and building comfort. These techniques give our listeners and you the tools to do that, even when the initial response is just, "I'm fine."
This has been so eye-opening, Andrew. Seriously. I feel like I've been hitting my head against a wall, and now I have a ladder.
A ladder and a bridge, my friend.
Okay, so for me, the one thing I'm going to try this week, absolutely, is the observation and bridge question combo. I'm going to look for something neutral in the environment, make a comment, and then follow up with a low-stakes, open-ended question. I think that's the most immediate step I can take to break the "I'm fine" cycle.
Excellent choice, Emma. That's a perfect starting point. It's manageable and immediately actionable.
Just one thing, don't try to do everything at once.
Exactly. Just one small step towards building a deeper connection. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being present and making a genuine effort to connect.
So to recap, we talked about how "I'm fine" is often a polite script-ending response for many Vietnamese learners, not an invitation for more.
And we explored how to gently navigate past that by using observation and comment, then following up with a bridge question, and finally, building connection with a tiny vulnerability loop.
And don't forget the future question for a graceful exit.
That's right, these aren't just tricks, they're genuine ways to show interest and build rapport.
I already feel so much more confident about approaching those small talk moments now.
That's what we love to hear. Now for our listeners, we'd love to hear from you. What's one common small talk situation that makes you freeze up or feel awkward in English? Let us know in the comments. Your experiences help us create episodes that truly connect with you.
Yes, tell us. We read every single comment. And if you enjoyed this episode, please hit that subscribe button and share it with a friend who might also be struggling with small talk. Bye, everyone.
See you next time. Okay, before we go, let's quickly lock in the most important phrases from today.
Choose just one and use it today, even in a text message. That counts as practice.
Alright, that's a wrap for today. Seriously though, which part of this felt most real to you?
Drop your answer in the comments. And if this helped you, like this video and subscribe. We post new episodes every single day.
This has been SpeakCast English. Thanks for listening, keep practicing, keep pushing, and we'll see you in the next one.